The Senate has confirmed the nomination of 7 ministerial nominees as substantive ministers designate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The confirmation follows the screening of each of the nominees by lawmakers of the upper chamber and the resumption of plenary activities on Wednesday. Trust TV's National Assembly correspondent Sagir Ibrahim has details.
It's a busy day for lawmakers in the upper chamber of the National Assembly as they prepare for another round of screening for ministerial nominees. This follows the recent reshuffle of the Federal Executive Council by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which led to the disengagement of some 7 ministers, the appointment of new ones, and the reassignment of portfolios for others. Following the presentation of bills, Senate Leader Okpeyemi Bamidele moved a motion to step down the first 2 items under consideration to allow the Senate focus on the screening and confirmation of the ministerial nominees. The plenary then dissolved into the Committee of the Whole to commence the screening and approval of the nominated appointees. One by one, the nominees were invited into the Senate chamber to brief senior lawmakers on what they intend to do differently once they assume their designated ministries.
Most time when you look at the statistic, because there's no just partial distribution of the poor people, you can't even determine how people are actually captured in your own senatorial zone or in your own ward or in your own community. But by just doing this alone, we cannot distribute materials to the last mile in the country.
Missions abroad actually reflect the true magnitude of Nigeria's standing in the Committee of Nations. It is very, very important because this is what will give our nation the much needed respect to carry out diplomatic functions.
The silver lining in leveraging the current FX rate is an opportunity to deepen exports, because our goods are currently cheaper for exports and also cheaper for domestic consumption. So it's an opportunity for all of us to buy Nigerian, to support Nigerian businesses and consume what is made in Nigeria. That will create jobs and encourage these businesses and make sure they stay in business.
While the lawmakers took time to question those they were less familiar with, others with well-known records in public service were granted the privilege of taking a bow without further questioning. In the end, the Committee of the Whole reverted to plenary, where the screened nominees were confirmed as ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The nominees appeared before the Senate, answered questions from distinguished senators on a number of topical issues, particularly issues relating to their designated ministries. Thereafter, the Senate and the Committee of the Whole approved the nominations of Dr. Nentewa Yilwata, Muhammadu Maigari Dingyadi, Bianca Odinaga Odimogu Ojugu, Right Honorable Yusuf Abdullahi Asa, Idi Mukhtar Maiha, Dr. Jumoke Oduwale, Shuaiba Said Ahmad, PhD, as ministers of the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Is this a true reflection of what transpired in the Committee of the Whole?
The confirmed ministers designate are expected to hit the ground running to implement President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. Nigerians continue to await relief following the administration's recent policies, which some say have caused significant hardship. From the National Assembly, Sagir Ibrahim, Trust TV News, Abuja.